Today we are going to meditate on one of the most direct and searching psalms written by David, Psalm 14. Psalm 14 is not long. It contains only 7 verses. Yet within these 7 verses is a deep diagnosis of the human heart, the condition of society, and the desperate need for salvation. We are living in a time when knowledge is increasing, technology is advancing, and information is spreading faster than ever before. We carry supercomputers in our pockets. We can speak to someone across the world in seconds. We can access libraries of information with one click. Yet, in the middle of all this progress, something is deeply broken. We see division everywhere. Families are fractured, nations are divided, truth is questioned, morality is redefined. What was once called wrong is now celebrated. What was once called holy is now mocked. And into this confusion, the ancient words of David speak with shocking clarity. The fool says in his heart, "There is no God." Psalm 14 does not begin gently. It does not ease into the conversation. It confronts us immediately. It forces us to look at the condition of the human heart. Notice something important. David does not say, "The fool says with his mouth." He says, "The fool says in his heart." This is deeper than atheism. This is not only about someone who publicly denies God's existence. This is about the silent decision inside the heart to live as if God does not matter. And if we are honest, this describes much of our modern world. We live in a society where God is often pushed to the margins. Faith is treated as private. Prayer is removed from public life. Biblical truth is questioned or labeled outdated. Many people do not openly declare there is no God, but they live as though he is irrelevant. Decisions are made without prayer. Morality is defined without scripture. Success is pursued without seeking God. Pleasure is chased without considering eternity. Is this not what Psalm 14 describes? David continues, "They are corrupt, they do abominable deeds. There is none who does good." Strong words, uncomfortable words. But look around our world today. We see corruption in governments. We see dishonesty in business. We see violence in our streets. We see exploitation of the weak. We see addiction, greed, pride, and selfish ambition rising like a flood. And the question must be asked, what is the root of all this? Psalm 14 answers clearly. When God is removed from the heart, corruption fills the vacuum. You see, when humanity disconnects from its Creator, it loses its moral anchor. When we no longer recognize a holy God, we redefine holiness. When we no longer acknowledge divine authority, we crown ourselves as king. The problem of our generation is not lack of education. It is not lack of technology. It is not lack of opportunity. The problem is spiritual. Psalm 14 reveals that the crisis of society begins with the crisis of the heart. And this psalm is not only speaking about those people out there, it speaks to all of us, because every one of us faces the temptation to live independently of God. We may say we believe. We may attend church. We may sing worship songs. But do we truly seek him? David writes that the Lord looks down from heaven to see if there are any who understand, any who seek God. Imagine that picture. God looking down, searching not for perfection, but for seekers, not for performance, but for pursuit. And what does he find? They have all turned aside. This is not just a description of ancient Israel. It is a mirror held up to humanity. We have turned aside in our pride. We have trusted in ourselves. We have believed that we can build a world without God.